Hello and welcome. The topic today with the editorial of Hindu is failing on fires. To fail on fire, what is to fail on fire? Fire has just one thing, which is devastation or destruction. Now, if you fail to protect that devastation or destruction, it is failing on fires. If you prevent the destruction, you are successful on fires. If you are not able to prevent those destructions, you fail on fire. This is the basic meaning of this group of words. Let us go ahead with some of the words that have been mentioned in this passage. Underscores, it means erodes or reduce. Ragged, causing pain, extreme pain. Lacunae is loopholes or shortcomings. Is this plural? Lacuna is singular. So the subtopic Sri Silam power plant accident underscores the importance of fire safety codes. The subtopic is straightforward. It says that the accident occurring at Sri Silam power plant speaks of just one thing, that the fire safety rules were not up to mark. Okay, the passage itself. A fire in hydroelectric station located close to unlimited quantities of water would seem to be a contradiction. But as the deadly blaze, it was a blaze. It was a heavy fire. So, but as the deadly blaze in the Sri Silam power plant shows, the risk is very real. What does it say? It says that there was fire in hydroelectric station. The hydroelectric station generates electricity from the turbines that run on water. So there has to be a dam nearby and a lot of water. Now a fire erupting close to water body itself is a contradiction, something which surprises. And it says that, but then this deadly blaze, this heavy fire which killed so many people in the power plant, that risk was something real, and it's the risk speaks of some lapses on part of the safety measures associated with it over there. 9 people, including 5 engineers, perished in the facility on the Telangana Andhra Pradesh border. So it says that 9 people, which included 5 engineers, were burnt to death. This hydropower facility is located at Telangana Andhra Pradesh border. At 900 megawatt capacity, the plant on the left bank canal of Krishna is one of the biggest contributors to Telangana State Power Generation Corporation. So it gives the introduction that this hydropower has a capacity of 900 megawatt, and it is a major contribution of power supply to Telangana State Power Generation Corporation. Another branch serves Andhra Pradesh. There is another branch to this hydroelectric station, and that supplies to Andhra Pradesh. So this gives the background of that hydropower station. So must be a large one, as it has a branch also over there, and they together generate a lot of power to supply two states. One is Andhra, other is Telangana. What makes the accident more disturbing is that it comes as another shock in the season of disaster. So we are as on date having lots of disasters headed by COVID-19, and in this season of disasters, virtually refers to the time frame in which we are having so many disasters coming one by one or sometime in cluster as well. So definitely this is a disturbing uh, thing. Industries and power plants in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Telangana have been racked by accidents during COVID-19 pandemic. Sorry. So it speaks of the industries which use electricity uh, as raw material. There are so many industries which use electricity as raw material, and some other which use electricity as an important ingredient, and without which the industries cannot run. So the industries and power plants in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Telangana have been brought to great pain by accidents during COVID-19 pandemic. See, COVID-19 pandemic has brought about a lot of lockdowns, and there has been a shortage of labor as well as skilled hands. And under these circumstances, there is an accident or accident by fire. So this becomes a painful thing. This is what it says. In Sri Sailam, the fire appears to have started in a control panel during maintenance. So the fire is started as a small buzz in the control panel during maintenance work. The victims were unable to make an exit through an escape tunnel and were overwhelmed by the smoke, while others at a different level could flee in time. It says that no doubt some people were able to flee away in time from and were not injured in the incident, but those who were caught behind were just not able to escape through the escape tunnel exit route, and they suffocated in the smoke. Rather, the smoke or soot of electrical short circuit is black, and the people who get trapped into it get asphyxiated, and that kills them. Going by official accounts, the smoke made it difficult even for rescue personnel to enter the four-story structure. So the smoke was so heavy that even the rescue personnel willing to help out those who were trapped inside could not reach the place. The structure was a four-story building, four-story structure. It was a four-story structure. Usually hydropower stations have some underground floors as well. Moreover, videos made by staff present at a spectacle of a small fire rapidly engulfing the working area, trapping the personnel and leaving little room for maneuver. So, maneuver refers to work with. So there was little space. Room means space over here. There was little space to work for the personnel who belong to the rescue team. So the videos shows that there was initially a small fire which rapidly grew and covered the whole area, leaving little room to work over. See, this sentence uses moreover. This is an adverb. This adverb is used for adding some more information to the previous text. So, what the previous text says is being emphasized, and some new content is added to the previous text with the help of word moreover. So, moreover sets a link of this sentence with the previous sentence. Okay, Telangana has instituted a CID inquiry apart from the plant operator's own probe. So, the operators of the plant, they are having their own probe as to how the fire came out. As Telangana government have instituted CID inquiry as well. So these two groups, these two organizations are after the inquiry part as to how the accident occurred, what made the accident take place. But an external technical audit with no conflicts of interest could better serve the objective, identifying lacunae to stop a future catastrophe, future similar incident. Here it refers to that. Future similar incident. It says that if an external technical audit is done by a team which has no conflicts of interest, would serve the interest better in finding lacunae and to stop future similar incidents. So it says that the two groups, operators as well as CID inquiry, are expected to put allegations on each other and may have some interest in putting the allegations. As well, they are feared to have conflicts. So, if an external unbiased technical audit is done, the lacunae could be easily found out. It can determine why the victims could not take a safe exit as per standard procedure. So, at least the technical audit, the unbiased team doing technical audit would be able to find and determine as to what made the victims get trapped and not finding a safe exit as per the standard procedure for such places. Okay, so this gives, the first paragraph gives a description of the incident and a suggestion in the form of a neutral or unbiased, in the form of an audit by a neutral and unbiased team, technical team. The second para. Large hydroelectric power plants are usually built well below surface level, where generation control and transmission equipments are located. So it says that there are underground floors, floors below the surface level, and the generation control and transmission equipments are located over there. A fire becomes complicated in such circumstances, and safety features have to be extremely reliable. Since the floor is below the surface level, the safety features have to be extremely reliable, fail proof. The safety features should be fail proof, it should not fail under any circumstances, no matter how complicated it is. But it has to be complicated because that floor is situated below surface level. IEEE standards for substation fire protection, issued a quarter century ago, lay down norms for fixed and portable ventilation systems that can remove heavy smoke. Now, what is that? As seen in Sri Sailam. So, there is a standard protocol for fire protection, and it was issued some 25 years ago, quarter century ago, which lays down some standard and fixed ventilation system to fight out the heavy smoke that engulfs an area with fire under these circumstances, and it was there in Sri Sailam. As seen in Sri Sailam means it was there in Sri Sailam. Use of fire retardant materials in construction, dual exits, easy vertical escape routes using staircases and alarm systems are all part of safety course. Now it speaks of 2-3 things. Why fire retardant materials in construction? So there are some substances known to reduce the fire. They will not catch fire, rather reduce the fire. So those materials, whether they had been used in construction, or rather use of such things in construction for such places. Dual exit routes, the double exit routes, easy vertical escape routes using staircases. Staircases find because systems like electricity dependent systems like lift, etc., can fail. So staircases become a reliable route for exits under such circumstances. Alarm systems help sound alarm to anyone even far away get the message that there is some danger occurring over there. So these are the safety codes. The safety codes mentioned over here: use of fire retardant materials in construction, double exit, staircases for escape routes, and alarm systems. Whether these features were available in Telangana a power plant, and if they were, why the personnel could not use them to quickly escape the inferno should be investigated. So what should be investigated? Investigation should be done for the fact that whether these features, the above 4 things, were available at this power plant or not. And if they were available, why personnel were just not able to use it and escape the inferno? Inferno is a big fire. A big fire is called inferno. The dam fire is primarily the state government's responsibility, but the center should take the opportunity to review safety in places such as Jharkhand, where extensive underground coal field fires have affected remote communities. Now it says that although this dam fire is a responsibility of state government, but the center should examine and study safety and review the safety measures. It can have a say over the fires occurring in underground coal field areas and save those who are affected by such fires. So this is a kind of suggestion as to use this devastation in the form of opportunity as to how to work or deal with such situations. India loses many lives to fires each year. At 12,748 accidental deaths in 2018, nearly double the number caused by forces of nature, according to NCRB data. So it says that at 12,748 accidental deaths in fires, which is nearly double that occurring due to forces of nature. So a fire comes as a surprise. Such huge fires come as surprises, and it has compared it with other forces of nature like earthquakes and all. Now, NCRB data says that this annual death of 12,748 due to fire is just double of the forces deaths occurring due to forces of nature. Only a rigorous adherence to safety codes can reduce the shocking toll. So, this large toll of death can be reduced only if we go for strict discipline and adherence with the safety codes, safety rules. Codes refer to rules. Codes means rules. So these are the things and suggestions. It is analytical, there is analysis, and then there is a suggestion as well to the state government as well as to the central government. With this I close for today. Please like it, subscribe it. Thank you.